All right, let's take a look at what's in the box. We got a Giraffetools Pressure Washer. These things are pretty cool. If you haven't seen one yet, this is really a cool item. What I always do is I'm always washing things right here, my cars and all that. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to mount one on the wall right here. This is a 100-foot retractable cord, and it's really convenient. So it makes it easier to wash your car so you can wash them faster and easier. Because right now I've got this, I upgraded this little guy right here and put a long thing on here, and I have to roll that thing up every time. It's really a pain. And so I end up leaving it out, and it's a cluttery mess. So this one here would be on the wall. Maybe I'll put a shade over it or something. And I got water coming through the yard right here, and I've got power inside the shed. So everything will be just right there. I'll be able to just walk over to it, turn it on, and have a washing station. I got my brush over here hanging up, and I have my soap dispenser here. But this one has everything in it. So let's look at what's in the box. We got tips. The tips actually mount on here. That's pretty neat. It's got a small soap dispenser, which is fine. Actually, the big one is actually more of a pain to work with, I think. It always falls over. And then we got the pressure washer inside the gun here. Let's open it up, take a look at it. So check this out. It comes with a, what are these called? Little hose from your hose bib up. And it's really a nice heavy duty neoprene type material. And remember, the other key thing is it has these brass ends. A lot of these things have this, new hoses have aluminum, and the aluminum just doesn't last. It gets corroded and then causes issues. So it has brass. The other thing I'm really excited about is the quality of this hose. It's really hard to see, you know. Let me just show you the difference. Here's this one here. It says on it a rating, pressure washer, pressure line, and it's kind of, if you look at it closely, you can see in there it's woven, so there's some sort of it's reinforced. And if you look at the ones you get, like on the cheaper pressure washers, they don't have anything like that. It's just like a plastic hose. So these are a little more than a cheap pressure washer, guys, but you're getting a lot more. You're getting this retractable setup. And for me, 100 feet gives me the ability to clean all of this area. If I need to, I can just roll it out. I can wash something that's over here if I need to. I can go all the way around over here. It'll be really nice to have a long 100-foot hose. Comes with a nice firm mounting bracket. You can easily remove it if you need to, just by lifting it off. So I'll mount this on the wall where I'm going to put it. And it also has a GFI protected plug, so that's good for your safety. But I really like the fact that it's all packaged so nicely in this thing here. Let's look at how long the cord is, just so you know. These are things to know if you're going to do this. Looks to me like a 4 or 5 foot cord, I'm going to say. So 5 feet. This is just plenty long enough. I can put a plug over there so that I can put it up there. I think this is the on-off. Is that what that is? See, that's it. Yeah, so a pretty neat little setup. Very simple. Looks like good quality. They have the brass again here for this guy, no aluminum. So let's all right. Oh, it does have, look at this, I just noticed it has a place for your soap dispenser, so that it's nice and neatly packed all in the same thing. So it'll be great for washing off stuff. Here's something that I just wanted to share with you guys that I thought was a little bit substandard. They made this thing out of aluminum, which, you know, I went to put this on, and there's an adapter. You have to have something with a filter on it on your pressure washer. If you put it on without a pressure washer, without a filter, it will fail. Okay, it goes on like that. Duh. Okay, and then this hose, the extension hose, goes in here. So that's something you could upgrade later. It's not a real big deal killer or anything, but, you know, I just want to be honest that, you know, I wish they made this out of brass. It'd be nice. You know, maybe they'll watch this and fix that up later. I think it was supposed to go that way. Also comes with mounting bolts and concrete anchors, so you could hammer drill some holes in your stucco, put these in there, slide these anchors in, bolt it right to the house if that's what you need. I have a different situation you guys have seen. No brainer alert. Comes with a little level. When I gotta fire up the tractor, battery was dead. Using my Top Don jump starter. I'll put a link in the description for that. Alright, that was a little longer than expected to do. I'll tell you about this because you might run into the same thing with soldering all the plumbing. There's no leaks or anything. I forgot to Teflon tape that because I've been through such a fiasco here with plumbing stuff. I don't know. I think this is some California has a better idea stuff like they've been doing a lot lately. Water soluble flux paste, junk. I feel about that stuff. Maybe I should just bury it in the hole. Stuff's useless. There you go. Trash. Wasted half my day on that crap. I'd say Mr. Gavin Newsom needs to go out and do some plumbing once or twice in his freaking life, and then he'll find out that the stuff he makes laws on doesn't work. So I had to find my old plumbing solder that I've had sitting in my shed for years, that if you see how thick this stuff is, it's totally different than that garbage. And when you get this stuff hot, your plumbing solder melts right into the pipe. Unlike that other stuff, I was getting it so hot and it wouldn't melt. It was just doing nothing. I couldn't figure out it was the solder, or was or what it was, because I just grabbed some at the plumbing store. So if you see one and it says water base, either go to another state and buy it if you can't buy it in California anymore, or just don't buy that stuff. It's just a complete waste of money. You'll be aggravated just like I am after spending all day doing this. So anyway, I got plastic pipe there. I have plastic all the way to the house, and I had a breakage in my slab a while back. So if you're wondering why I've got copper, I slid copper 3/4 inside the 1-inch tube because there was a breakage underneath somewhere here, and I just slid the copper inside. Great fix if you're ever looking to do that. And then I've got my water here. So anyway, now I just got to do the electrical, and we'll have this thing running. All right, if you were wondering, if you saw that pipe there, this one here, the flex pipe, and you ever have a time where you want to connect two PVCs, or if you want to connect PVC to copper, those things just slide on. You just grip onto it and you just slide it on. It's really hard to push on. You push it on really good, and then screw the other end on. Then you don't have to worry about trying to dig a really big hole and then trying to, make the plastic pipe, which usually ends up failing when you do that. You have that big bent piece of plastic pipe trying to get one end on, get the other end on. then twist it around. Hopefully you do it before the glue starts to set up and all that. If you want to eliminate that problem, that's the way you do it, just so you know. So anyway, let me bury this, move on. You know, I get pretty pissed off about stuff like that because I see this stuff every day in my business. This stuff affects me, you know. That's why I get so mad at political stuff, because it's just every day. It's just a new thing that they just don't care about contractors anymore. They don't care about people who do trades. They just want, you know, Facebook and Google and all that crap, you know. And you need us. Yeah, that's the thing. They need to be making laws that work for everyone, not just those people. Anyway, we won't talk about that anymore. If you see that down there, that's a RV filter, and what that does is kind of makes it so you get a lot less water spots when you wash a car. Little trick there, down there in the bottom, the blue thing. So let's try some of the, I'm just going to wash off some of this dirt. I will tell you, this thing does not have a lot of pressure. If you're thinking it's going to be like a gas one, it is not. It's perfect for washing cars though. Washing down your driveway, stuff like that. Perfect for that. It doesn't use a lot of water. You can wash up your driveway and stuff like that without using near as much water as the hose. All right, here's the best part. As you might be able to see, this thing is really hard to wash. Anything to make it easier to wash this thing is awesome. And I'll tell you what, this thing is, it's an electric pressure washer, so it doesn't have, you know, your gas power, and it doesn't have the gas gallons per minute, but it has a perfect amount to remove dirt and stuff from your car and do it pretty quickly in respect to that. So yeah, it worked really nice. Yeah, that works really good. I'll tell you, I like it. I really needed one of these. I saw it on CT's channel. He had one, and then they hit me up, and I was like, oh yeah, I would definitely want one of these. Yeah, so I just got to towel this thing off. I'm gonna do it again too. So anyway, yeah, maybe I'll take it to Octo this weekend. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I just gotta go drive it right now and make sure everything's sorted. I sat for a while on the gas. It dried out of it just because it sat for a few months. I guess it was down to probably the last gallon, and yeah, it just dried out of it. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoy that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check the link in the description. Check the price. See if you like it, and if you do, check one out. I think you're pretty cool.